Tyler Gregory Okonma, born March 6th, 1991, or known professionally as Tyler the Creator, is an American rapper, record producer, artist, comedian, everything under the sun. You've probably already heard of him, and today we're going to be talking about his early music, starting from his mixtape Bastard to his most recent album, Call Me If You Get Lost.
Spike Jones, why did you win Man of the Year? I don't know, because I'm tight as
Bastard was the first album made by Tyler the Creator. He's previously made other albums on his MySpace, but this was his first album that he used Tyler the Creator. It was released on Christmas of 2009 due to its free online release and lack of retail availability. It's usually classed as a mixtape, but Tyler likes to say it is his first debut studio album. The album went for around an hour. It had 15 songs. Most of the collabs were from Odd Future members, which was Tyler's original music group that he was in. It received mostly positive reviews, but there was a lot of controversy since he was quite edgy, and it caused him to be banned from the UK and New Zealand. Due to it being his first album, the production is quite sloppy and it's quite edgy. A lot of people just regard this album as one of his weakest on the entire discography. I also personally believe that. And let's go on to the next one, which is Goblin.
Think you'll ever be a Tyler doll?
Probably not. Yeah, my fans will probably cut a hole in it and fuck it.
Goblin is the second album by Tyler the Creator. It was released on May 10th, 2011 by a music label, XL Recordings, that he signed after Bastard was released. The album songs were produced basically all by Tyler himself, along with some contribution from a fellow Odd Future member, Left Brain. The album features guest appearances from Odd Future members Frank Ocean, Hodgie Beats, Jasper Dolphin, Taco, Doma Genesis, Mike G and Sid. Goblin was supported by 3 singles, Sandwiches, Yonkers and She. The single Yonkers is one of his biggest songs. It's considered responsible for garnering all the hype around this album and all the hype around Odd Future as well at the time of the album's release. The album received genuinely positive reviews from critics, debuting at number 5 on the US Billboard 200. This album consisted of 15 songs, 18 on the deluxe edition. It went on for around an hour and a half. Most of the songs are just Tyler, except the tracks She, Sandwiches, Analog, Bitch Suck Dick, and Window. Those have features on them from fellow Odd Future members. My personal favourites on this album are Yonkers and She. I believe they're the strongest on this album, and they still hold up today. In a 2018 interview with GQ, Tyler called Goblin horrible. He stated that in hindsight, he only keeps 7 tracks on this album: Yonkers, She, Nightmare, Troncat, Fish, Analog, and AU79. Goblin debuted at number 5 on the Billboard 200, and in the first week, 45,000 copies were sold in the United States. Now on to what I personally believe is his best album, Wolf.
Me and Flex looking in the index for buff net niggas just for some hot butt sex.
Wolf is the 3rd studio album by Tyler. It was released on April 1st, 2013 by Odd Future Records. The album features guest appearances from, once again, other Odd Future members, including L Sweatshirt, Hodgie Beats, and even Pharrell. Wolf was supported by its lead single, Doma 23. It received generally positive reviews from critics and debuted at number 3 on the US Billboard 200, and it sold 89,000 copies in its first week. This album is the first time that we see Tyler split from his edgy horrorcore subgenre that he was doing before, that he claimed he was not a part of, but you can kind of tell it was by the lyrics. This album was the first time that Tyler did a solo tour without his group Odd Future. The tour was just simply called the Wolf Tour, and it went from March 11th to May 18th. On September 9th of the same year, Tyler released a trailer for a film based on Wolf. However, since the day of recording this, the 2nd of May 2023, nothing has come of it since, and I don't think it's ever going to come out. There was 18 songs on Wolf. It went on for 71 minutes, and my personal favourites are IFHY, Colossus, Jamba, Wolf. Basically every single song on this album, it's my personal favourite out of his whole entire discography. But enough talk about Wolf. Let's go on to his most controversial album, Cherry Bomb.
I'll whoop your ass. Your girlfriend look like my mom.
Cherry Bomb is the 4th studio album by Tyler the Creator. It was released on April 13, 2015 by Odd Future Records. On April 9th, 2015, the album was informally announced on iTunes along with the release of 2 tracks. The production was handled entirely by Tyler himself, along with some additional contributions. The album features guest appearances from Schoolboy Q, Charlie Wilson, Kali Uchis, Kanye West, Lil Wayne, Pharrell Williams, and Austin Feinstein, among others. The album was supported by 2 singles, Death Camp and Fucking Young / Perfect. All of Tyler's music videos contain most of the one song and a snippet of another. Death Camp appeared at the end of the Fucking Young music video accordingly. The album received generally mixed reviews, not because it was bad, I personally don't think it's bad, but because it just went from really chill music like Find Your Wings and then went straight into like rock like Death Camp. I personally believe that it is one of his better albums. Definitely not as low as Goblin and Bastard, which is where some other people would put it. I personally definitely wouldn't. But on to his next album, which is Flower Boy.
What are you insecure about?
My height,
Why?
because I want to be 6'3".
How tall are you?
6'2".
Flower Boy is the 5th studio album by Tyler, the Creator. It was released on the 21st of July 2017 by Columbia Records. Produced entirely by Tyler, the album features guest vocals from a range of artists including Frank Ocean, A$AP Rocky, Anna of the North, Lil Wayne, Kelly Uchis, Steve Lacy, Estelle, Jaden Smith, and Rex Orange County. Flower Boy was supported by 4 singles, Who Dat Boy / 911, Boredom, I Ain't Got Time, and See You Again. The album received widespread acclaim from critics for its smoothness, unique blend of genres, collaborations, and its production. It debuted at number 2 on the US Billboard 200. The album was named among the best albums in 2017 in the decade by multiple publications and was nominated for Best Rap Album at the 2018 Grammy Awards. Yet he didn't win it. Flower Boy was a more personal approach to Tyler. For Cherry Bomb, he just wanted to make songs, but he wanted to really write down his feelings and make them into songs. So he made this album, which succeeded very well, and a lot of people liked it. A lot of the songs from this album, like a lot of the beats, were actually sent to other artists like Kanye West, Justin Bieber, Nicki Minaj, and Zayn Malik. But they all got rejected, so he just decided to keep them for himself. The album received really good response, very positive. It included 14 songs, it went on for 46 minutes, and basically all the songs had features, which is different from his previous albums. My one complaint with this album is the alternative cover. Like, I don't really like it that much. I think it just looks pretty bland. I guess the B is kind of cool, but like other than that, I don't think it's anything. Apart from the alternative album cover, I believe this is one of his best albums. Every song holds up, it's very good, it's very chilled out, very different from his previous work, just not my personal favourite. Now on to one of my favourites, Igor.
My increments by 10%, and don't forget the chips and dip and fish and shrimp.
Igor was the 6th studio album by Tyler. It was released on May 17th, 2019 through Columbia Records. Produced solely by Tyler himself, the album features guest appearances from Playboi Carti, Lil Uzi Vert, Solange, Kanye West, and others. Igor had widespread critical success, being named among the best albums of 2019 in many publications' year-end list. It won Best Rap Album at the 2020 Grammy Awards, becoming Tyler's first Grammy win, and was also Tyler's first US #1 album. The album includes 12 songs and went on for 39 minutes 43 seconds. I believe it is one of his best albums. I like basically all the songs on here. Some of them get a bit boring once you just listen to them over and over and over and over and over again. This was the first album that actually introduced me to Tyler, and I still love this album, and it holds a good place in my heart. So that New Magic Wand is like the main song that new listeners listen to that have started listening to Tyler have always said that New Magic Wand is their favorite song, but New Magic Wand and Earthquake are his biggest songs today, and I don't think that's going to change. I believe that Igor is one of his best records, and my favorite songs from there are probably Gone Gone Thank You and Are We Still Friends. Now onto his most recent album, Call Me If You Get Lost.
Tyler, you are Tyler the...
Masturbator.
Call Me If You Get Lost is the most recent and 7th studio album by Tyler, the Creator. It was released on June 25th, 2021 through Columbia Records. The album is narrated by DJ Drama and features guest appearances from 42 Dugg, NBA Youngboy, T.Y. $, Lil Wayne, Doma Genesis, Lil Uzi Vert, and others. The album marks a departure from the lighter and more soulful aesthetics of Igor and Flower Boy in favour of brash beats and raw rhymes, influenced by DJ Drama's Gangsta Grillz mixtape series. Genres on this album span hip-hop, pop, jazz, soul, and others. Call Me If You Get Lost was supported by 2 singles, Lumberjack and What's Your Name, both of which were released alongside music videos. The album received widespread acclaim from critics and has been described as a mix of styles, with hints of nostalgia throughout its production. Some critics compared the album to its previous release, Igor. It was named among the best albums of 2021 by multiple publications year-end lists. The album debuted at #1 on the US Billboard 200, becoming Tyler's second US #1 album. It won the Best Rap Album at the 22 Grammy Awards, Tyler's second win. On March 27th, 2023, Tyler revealed Call Me If You Get Lost, the estate sale, which would include songs recorded for Call Me If You Get Lost but did not appear on the final album, including the single Dogtooth, which was released on the day of the announcement alongside a music video. On Twitter, Tyler stated that Call Me If You Get Lost was the first album I made with a lot of songs that didn't make the final cut. On March 29th, another single, Sorry Not Sorry, was released alongside a music video. The estate sale was released on March 31st along with a music video for the song Wolf Talk. The album includes 16 songs and went on for 52 minutes 41 seconds, with most of the songs having features. Once again, in the new era of Tyler, there's a lot more features compared to his older stuff where he had less features and it was more just his songs. I personally believe that this is a really good album, one of his best, and my personal favourite songs are definitely Sweet / I Thought You Wanted to Dance, a 10-minute song so it goes for almost a fifth of the whole entire album, and Corso. Tyler has kept the pattern of releasing albums every 2 years near the time frame of March to May. It is now the 2nd of May, so I'm hoping he releases another one soon, and if he does, then I'm going to be really mad that I uploaded this video, but I also really want some new Tyler stuff. My favourite song from the estate sale has to be Dogtooth. It was released as a single, and I think it is the best song on the album. Out of all the albums that I've listed today, here's my list for my favourite albums, from the top being the best to bottom being the worst. Tyler is one of the better artists of our time, and I really hope that we get the new album soon. I might make a video on that one, maybe doing a review, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you.